First off, I want to say thank y'all for coming back to another episode of Storytime with Uncle Ball. And I took a break for a minute because we had a homegoing service in my family. So I just kind of took it in a break. My head went in the right place, but today I feel like getting on here and kind of talking about that. So I'm at the homecoming of one of my aunts, right? And another one of my family members, they were like, I like the story that you be doing on Facebook, ball. I was like, oh, you do? She was like, I was like, which one you like? She like the one about, the girl you thought you got her pregnant and stuff. And I was like, oh, okay, okay. So I couldn't do nothing but start smiling. So she was like, just told me to keep on going. So today I'm gonna tell y'all about the time that I actually had to snatch one of my uncles off the stage or one of my cousins off the stage because he was prolonging my grandma's funeral. All right, so most people in my family know that my name is DeMarshawn. And in my name, I'm named after my grandmama. My grandma's name was Marsha. And like she's sweet. She's the sweetest lady on earth that I ever met in my life, right? And everybody know I'm my grandma's favorite because I'm the first and I'm named after her. So they know how I feel about her. So she passed about 3 years ago. And we still miss her. We still miss her to this day, right? Now, everybody in their family know somebody who just like the prolonged funerals. Like when you at the time when you viewing the body and people get their remarks, they always got that one person who go up there. Now I call him out too. I got an uncle named Mike, right? And he been through a lot in his life, but he feel like the need to tell that to everybody, what I'm saying, whatever funeral he go to, right? So now I don't personally witness him take hold of four funerals and turn like four funerals into not just throw it on eight, but I'm just saying four funerals until his testimony. So those times that I was at the funeral, I was like, you know what, I'm here in support of our family. Even though that was part of my family, the funeral that I attended to, like I didn't have no direct involvement. So I just let things play out the way they play out because people have their own way of grieving. But when I lost my grandmother, oh man, like man, we went like it was already a tragic loss already, and man, we went. I wouldn't go off on that screen. So my mother, she mustered up enough strength, and my mama took it hard, man. Like my mama took it really hard. So she mustered up enough strength, saying to put the funeral together. Of course, the grandboys and everybody else who played a part into it. So on the day of the funeral, I never forget it was raining, and you know what they say, like when if it's raining on the day of your burial, that means you don't made it up to heaven. So it was raining. So we going to the church where my grandmother body is at, right? So I'm the first one to get up there and have my remarks in. And I'm like, you know what, man, we know how much. And I'm talking about it was packed too. So I'm the first one to go up there and have my remarks, and I kind of already knew what I was gonna say. You know what I'm saying? And you got to kind of lighten up the room a little bit. I got up there being silly and goofy like I always do and just telling jokes and stuff. And then my uncle Fat Boy went up there. Then my auntie Lil went up there, and maybe like one or two other people, but everybody was brief, right? So I see my uncle Michael and he have a cane, right? So he slowly just he slowly walking up to the podium, and I'm seeing her looking like, okay, all right, now because now, mind you, now my mother's like she even mustered up the strength to go up there and say a few words, and she kind of cracked a smile, and it was the atmosphere was starting to be like, okay, Marsha Kate would kind of like this atmosphere right here, right? So the last person to go up there and speak was my uncle Michael. So he done finally took forever to get up there on the podium, right? So he get up on the podium, and so he's just talking and every like 30 seconds he'll be like, well, I ain't gonna be up here long. So I'm now vividly like I'm in the front. I'm a power bearer, so I'm in the front. So the second time he said ain't gonna be up here long, my legs started shaking. Like it started shaking real bad. And I just put my hand on my chin like this, right? And so he said it one more time. Not mind you, he been up there, they don't give you like no more than like a minute and something to give remarks and stuff like that. Now everybody done got up there say what they need to say now. His time, and he's up there speaking. So the third time he said I ain't gonna be up here long, I seen him sit his cane on the podium. So when he said his cane on the podium, I said, "Oh no." I got up in front of the whole church, in front of everybody, because like the longer he started talking and prolonging, my mama started going back into a depressed state. You know what I'm saying? Like in front of the church, and she was like visibly just like breaking down. Like, and I'm sitting here, I'm watching my mama, I'm looking at him, and he said, "I ain't gonna be up here long." And he set his cane on the podium. No, sir. So I jumped straight up right in front of the whole church, right? So I walk up there the way he was at, and I didn't say it out loud to where everybody can hear, but I kind of I grabbed him by the shoulder. I'm like, you, you need to wrap this up. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna be in here all day long. So, I told him that, respectfully, though, because I felt like my mom, like she was in so much pain, what I'm saying, losing her mother, and we know how much, what I'm saying, she loved her. And yeah, my Uncle Mike, he definitely will hold a funeral hostage, man. So, but just this particular time, now, like I wasn't going for it, not for Marshall Case. So I thank you for listening. And that's the time I had to snatch my uncle out of the I think it was the pulpit, out of the pulpit, you know what I'm saying, in front of God, you know what I'm saying, for just prolonging the funeral. So, all right.